sports. It's in the game.
They're going to take care of the quarterback.
On play action, here's Tua. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Stephon Tua able to shake free and get home for the sack.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they? On second down, this is Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about...
Get a report when we come back to Denver. 2nd and 5 now. Winston. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man. For him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Forced out to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense.
Bridgewater will try and throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fix, and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Buying time to his left. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. They were still throwing with a comfort for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 74 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as a simple pitch and catch. But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool, 34 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really...
Throw one to the big guy, but you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the...
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now back to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins there to make the grab. And the Eagles are back within a score. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him.
Totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too caught.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Avante Devontae Maddox into the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got to look. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk line and get him set. On 1st down, Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40, the 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
30 seconds left to go. Again, Tannehill. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 33. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Under pressure, they got him again. Gregory Rousseau providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep.
Come back now, start over again, and grind it out.
Going deep for Diggs. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it?
Garoppolo. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up.
A 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regret.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Sanders got it. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Bills head on.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance. He's
gain of 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool there to make the grab. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with two guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it. From just shy of midfield, Wilson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Cameron Sutton, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner. So many things coming at you. You got to make sure that you're really locked in on taking...
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, end zone without turning it over.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. T.J. Watt just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something, just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations.
Would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating.
Now Mayfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did.
And 10. Now Roethlisberger. He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool there to make the grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receiver.
Ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. But some...
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime.
To stop him short.
They run for it with Harris. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Get your reset. The Browns drive about to get started. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
T.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten.
EA Sports. It's in the game.